It's the NFL on EA Sports, where we've got ourselves a Super Bowl 50 rematch. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos, and it comes your way next.
We're a couple of miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's Empower Field at Mile High here in Denver. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Partner, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500, but that's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
Here's the veteran Will Lutz to get us going. And off we go from Denver. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
You'd love to see the biggest jump of a young quarterback's career, Mike, being between year 1 and year 2. I mean, you think about what these young quarterbacks go through entering their rookie year. They have the entire pre-draft process, then the idea of being drafted and going to a new organization and learning what it means to play quarterback in the NFL. Well, in year 2, everything's not new. Everything's not a first experience. It allows them to just take a deep breath, play, develop, rely on what got you here. We see so many quarterbacks in year 2 really have their breakout campaigns and show, frankly, why they were the starter to begin with in their rookie year.
They'll run here. The former Canadian track star, Chuba Hubbard, will take it.
2nd and 2, you're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2, and now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the shotgun, Young. Open man, right side. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First and 10. From the gun, it's Young. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And really nice catch here by Liget, and these are the weapons that they're trying to continue to surround Bryce Young with. He didn't have a lot to work with his rookie year, and now in comes a first-round draft pick. Big, physical, great with the ball in his hands, can really go up and compete. It took him a few years at South Carolina to put it all together. But this past season as a senior, 2nd in the SEC in receiving yards with over 1,200. So this is a guy that has big playability, and he's going to be a big part of this Panthers offense going forward.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Throwing on second down, Young to the left side into the hands of Leggett. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Throwing is Young. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate through the passing game. They've essentially ignored the ground game up until this point. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started.
To the goal line and in. Adam Thielen. Touchdown, Carolina. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. The Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Broncos led by the rookie, quarterback Bo Nix out of Oregon. The rookie, the last of the quarterbacks taken in the first round, number 12 overall. He's been around, he's 24 years old. But the rookie runs it for the Broncos.
I really like this young quarterback, Mike. I think there's a lot of things that he does very well. I mean, the arm talent, it allows you to expand the playbook. His mind, he can process information both quickly and decisively. Pocket presence, impressive as well. He rarely finds himself in situations where he's a sitting duck. Now, can he put all of that together and operate an NFL offense? That's what we want to see here today. And so far, I think he's shown a lot of hope that he can grow into a future franchise quarterback.
Second down and 8. It's another run here for Williams. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. And this is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
They send Sutton in motion. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And they'll get this only to about the 10. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Panthers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. A 2nd down throw for Young. And that is incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They don't end up winning this game, Mike. They're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. They were just able to connect on that play. Not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown. I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
And And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. The Broncos offense ready for their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got the tight end. That's Greg Dulcich. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They run over center with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Third down, 3 to go. They'll throw. It's Nix. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Reynolds is the motion man here. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And it's 4th down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. Panthers have Emir Smith-Marsh set out for the return. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with first down from their own 11. To throw, Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. A big connection to flip the field. as they get across midfield on that one.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Here's 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Second and 7. Back to throw. Young. That one complete. It's Ian Thomas. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. Young to throw on 1st down. That into the hands of Hubbard. He is in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Panthers.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that's not going to yield a whole lot, up to about the 28-yard line. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing is Nix. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signal for and taken. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Young. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll go play action with Young. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
He's going to try it here again. And that one is caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. The Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A give, and here comes Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Linebackers in general have the reputation of being very instinctive players, and I think we saw it there on that last pass breakup. The ability to diagnose and read the play almost before it even starts. It allows them to be in the right spot at the right time and allows them to make the play.
2nd down, Nix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
To throw is Nix. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now as he's on to punt for Denver. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 2nd down, Young. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Going up top, and this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Williams. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Throwing Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Play action now. It's Nix. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos draw closer here. It's 21-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Raheem Blackshear on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got a man. It's the former Steeler, Deontay Johnson. 18 yards on the connection. It's a Carolina 1st down.
Strong grab there by Deontay Johnson, and following a really good 5-year run in Pittsburgh, it kind of became clear he needed a change of scenery. The Panthers went out, they traded for him this offseason, all in their quest, Mike, to continue to surround Bryce Young with better and better skill players. And so far, it looks like that trade's paying off, and they're able to connect for a big 1st down.
On 1st down is Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Now the first running back taken in the draft in April. It's Jonathan Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The first back taken in this last year's draft, Mike, and down in Carolina, all the conversation surrounds, can we get more talented skill players around Bryce Young and see if he can become that quarterback of the future that they're all banking on. And But Jonathan Brooks, his production at Texas, 10 touchdowns on the ground last year. He's good in pass protection. He's elusive. He's explosive. He's everything you want in a modern-day NFL running back.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll run it here with Hubbard. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll motion over Thielen. A 2nd down throw for Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Got a man. That's Leggett. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hubbard. He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. From the gun, it's Young. He pulls it in around the 5. And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. They'll go once more from the 3. 3rd and goal. Now Young. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Here's Eddie Pinheiro now, as the Panthers will try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Panthers going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Mims. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. The deficit is 10, 24-14. So work to do as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
A first down throw for Nix. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. A throw on the move is caught.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it to the tight end, Dulcich. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Nix. And that one incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
He gets this one complete to Reynolds. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He keeps it himself. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Throwing is Nix. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are able to get it back within a score.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Broncos offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. This one taken in by Reynolds. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Reynolds is the motion man here. 2nd down. Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Got it into the hands of Mims. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down, but there is a penalty marker there. May have jumped the snap just a bit. Throwing. Nix. He connects. It's in the hands of Reynolds. And they have the first down. So they get the completion on 1st and 5. And now they'll set up 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Well, as you can see on this run, this is a back who is not going to shy away from contact. He actually welcomes it. His ability to run through contact, break tackles, and still have the speed and burst to pick up big yards.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw is Nix. This one to the tight end, Troutman. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
He finds his tight end, Dulcich. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal. But right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw is Nix. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Reynolds is the motion man here. Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here on 4th and goal. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Denver. So they decide to go for the touchdown. And, Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit. But give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will tie this game at 24. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Blackshear. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. Young to throw on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Slot man in motion right. on second down. Young. That's over the middle and caught by Leggett. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not, and when he throws it, catch it.
Young going to give it to Brooks. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. They'll try to run for it with Hubbard. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. To return, it's Mims. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense. And their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Play action now. It's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's got some space. Up past the 30 to about the 32-yard line. A pickup of 7.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll throw here on third and short. And that is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
The Broncos bringing out their punter. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now he'll try to keep it going. First and 10. Now Hubbard. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
They'll motion over Thielen. Throwing on second down, Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. Third down, 3 to go. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's got his man complete to Johnson. They get 19 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it could be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. Tremble comes in motion. From the gun, it's Young. He finds the big tight end, Tremble. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Motion man, set right. On first down is Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's taken in right side by Leggett. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw, Young. That is caught. And the Panthers are going to be set up. 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up 1st and goal with that last pass completion, now they can really take their time. There is an element of working some of this clock down. You know you at least have a field goal try, if not a touchdown. The last piece of the puzzle is just don't give.
And he'll take it on in. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Carolina. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Pinheiro on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Panthers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll throw. It's Nix. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass. Because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time. And he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. They'll run. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 4th down. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. And that ball incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the 4th quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Throwing is Nix. He goes right back to Sutton. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one. Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
2nd and 7. They'll stick to the ground. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. This one complete to Sutton. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense react. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown. Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided, even before seeing the coverage, where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. That is caught to the goal line and in. Greg Dulcich, touchdown Broncos. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's 1st and 10. They'll motion the tight end, Thomas. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
Tremble comes in motion. A second down throw for Young. A short one there, caught by Tremble. The official right there to call it. You cannot go out of bounds and then be the first guy to touch it. So that draws the flag. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. To throw is Young. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Broncos offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
This one taken in by Reynolds. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Panthers offense ready to take over possession of the football. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Here's Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. To throw, Young. This one to the tight end, Tremble. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
These are some of the most difficult situations for a coach to handle because it's a combination of you have to be aggressive to go score. You're trying to win the game, of course, but there's also an element of time and clock management. How fast do I want to score and give my opponent a chance to answer? So it's going to be very interesting to see the play selection over these next couple downs.
Working free downfield, it's Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Another try, 2nd and 10. Hubbard. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
On 3rd down, here's Hubbard. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. So here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Here comes 2nd down. To throw is Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And 3rd down coming up. Back to throw is Nix. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the 1st down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. It is 2nd and a yard. Throwing. Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock. Now they'll set up to throw. He finds his tight end, Dulcich. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This one he's got to have. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And that's just a big-time kick right there. I mean, think about all the things running through this kicker's head. He knows if he misses it, this game's over. But he's cool. He's calm. He steps up, takes a deep breath, and he knocks it through to extend this game.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late fourth as the kickoff comes. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down. From the gun, it's Young. Got a man. That's Leggett. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. This is 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out, and we are headed to overtime. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. A return now from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot there, up to about the 25. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He gets this one complete to Reynolds. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. From the shotgun, here's in trouble, and down he goes.
What I loved about this play, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker before the ball was snapped. We see so often they get antsy, they start tipping the blitz, and then the offensive line and the running back is able to pick them up. But in this case, it didn't look before the snap like he was going to come. He times it perfectly. Nobody accounted for him, and he records the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Williams gets it on the draw. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw on the move is caught. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Young hands it to Hubbard. And a short pickup there to about the 36. They'll go again with Hubbard. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. To throw is Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Open man downfield. It's Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll motion over Thielen. Young to throw on 1st and 10. They go right back to Leggett. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Here's Hubbard. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So, this one a win for the visiting Panthers. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here in OT. And the final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.